Okay, so this is the curb. I'll cut this to size, and it's gonna go over here. Okay, so this foam, so you can pretty much cut it with anything. But this is handy, so I'm just gonna use this. Okay, so I'll just make sure I'll measure it, put them a line down, and make sure it's square with everything. So I forgot to turn the camera on when I was installing that, but just put thinset under it, and on the sides, and then you push it in and make a level. Forgot to turn the camera on. Okay, so this is the drain. And there's a pipe to go down to there, and so I'm just going to dry fit it right now, but this goes on here, and then I cut this to length. And when I put this in, I want to make sure that it's level both ways. So that's how I want that way. So you gotta make sure that it's level like that, and like that when you cemented it. So anyway, that's the drain. And when I mud it in, I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so I pre-cut all this Kerdi-band. It's like the Kerdi membrane, only it's thinner, made for the corners and seams, and I cut a bunch of patches to go over the holes, the screws. And when you're working with this, with the Kerdi membrane or Kerdi board or anything really Kerdi, you always use unmodified thinset, and this is the Kerdi trowel I'm going to be using. An 8 by 8 inch square notch trowel. That's to put the membrane up, and I'm going to start putting these. This is a seal, the mixing valve, and that's for the pipe up there. So now I'm gonna install all this Kerdi-band. Okay, so what I'm using for the thinset is this Tech uncoupling membrane mortar, and it's even got the Schluter logo on there. So this is a premium unmodified thinset mortar. that's the corner, and you want to spread it. When you mix a thin set, you want it to be looser than normal, but still able to hold a notch. So now I'm going to embed the Kerdi-band. So that's like that, and I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, so these long ones are done. I still gotta put the train and stuff in, but I'm gonna do that in a little while. I'm gonna put that on, and then patch all the screw holes, all the screw heads. Well, that's that. I'll put some tape on this now. Should have done it before, and that's that. And I pre-cut all these patches. I'm gonna put some of these on now. Okay, so one thing I may have omitted to say was when you're putting the Kerdi-band on, you always want a 2-inch overlap on any seam or any corner. And that's what they require, so that's what you do. 2 inches overlap. On the patches is for the washers, same thing. So the band is the band I'm using here is 5 inches by so many feet long. So you cut the patches at least 4 by 5, but you might as well just cut them square, 5 by 5, and you want to make sure that you put it over the center of the washer. And you just need, as I said, a 2-inch overlap on any seam or any hole that might be in the Kerdi-board or Kerdi-band, Kerdi membrane, or whatever type you're using. And it's always premium unmodified thinset. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of those. Okay, so I got all that all patched, and I ran out of Kerdi-band, so when I do the floor, so I'm going to put the felt paper, the wire mesh, the drain, and then I'm going to mud it. And when I do that, and when I put the Kerdi on there and the Kerdi-band all around the perimeter on the bottom, I'll hit this seam up here as well. It really does not really even necessary here because up here, because there's no water ever going to be up there, but I'm just going to do it anyway.